What's happening, y'all? It's me coming at you again with another vid. Well, looks like Lucian Bute will join the list of other fighters that got recently popped with PEDs. That includes Francisco Vargas, Lucas Brown, and Alexander Povetkin. Now, according to the report on Boxing Scene, the World Boxing Council has been notified by the DC Boxing and Wrestling Commission about an adverse finding for the banned substance ostarine in the post-fight anti-doping test from Lucian Bute. Bute challenged Badou Jack for the WBC Super Middleweight Championship fight, which took place in Washington, D.C. on April 30th of this year, which resulted in a draw. Well, if you ask me, I thought Badou Jack won that fight, but it is what it is. So the DC Boxing and Wrestling Commission will follow its rules and regulations regarding anti-doping and will be in consultation with the WBC and its clean boxing program. Further news will be known in the coming days. Now, oestrodrine is which is a selective androgen receptive modulator, which is an acronym for SARM, may be used by athletes to assist in training and increase physical stamina, fitness, potentially producing effects similar to anabolic steroids. Now, this banned substance has been on the World Anti-Doping Agency's ban list since January 2008. Now, if you ask me, it's kind of strange that Bute would consume this type of drug, given the fact that it didn't really enhance his performance at all, if you look at it from both sides of the angle. But however, some would argue that maybe it would have helped him to resist the punches that he was taking from Badou Jack, especially the body punches, because those things seemed ferocious in that fight that he was taking from Jack. And maybe the drug helped his punch resistance. So it's possible. But needless to say, Lucian Bute, man, I have to just add a quick note into this. His career has never been the same ever since the Carl Froch fight. Ever since Carl Froch had viciously KO'd him or stopped him, whatever he may be, he's clearly not the same fighter. He's clearly hasn't been a wrecking machine that he was in his reign as an IBF champion. And since then, he's been able to manage some victories against subpar opponents, but he hasn't been able to get over the hump against guys like Jean Pascal, James DeGale, and what's surprising to me is that after the DeGale fight, he gets another media title shot against Badou Jack, and I understand in that situation he was a replacement due to the fact that Jack's initial opponent, Chavez Jr., pretty much couldn't make the weight, which is no surprise. And the guy was around 200 pounds, and he was really going to struggle to go down to 168. But he, obviously that's the reason why he had to back out of the fight. But it'll be interesting to see what the WBC would announce. What should I say? Their announcement will be would unfold in the coming days. But at the same time, they still have to conclude their investigation on the Alexander Povetkin affair, which I don't understand why that's taking so long. And from my knowledge, Povetkin has yet to submit for a B sample. So I know I'm getting sidetracked off that for a minute, but as far as this Bute situation, yeah, this is very, very, it's quite, alarming that he consumed this type of drug. It didn't really help his performance, I have to reiterate, but at the same time, it may have helped his punch resistance against Badou Jack. So, needless to say, we all know this draw may be ruled out. It'll be re-ruled until a no contest. So, if I was Badou Jack, I'd rather have a no contest on my record rather than a draw. So, yeah, I'll post a link to the article. I'll post a link to the article below, so you can take a look at it, come to your own conclusions. Care to comment, share, subscribe. Signing off. Peace.